Kate Middleton pays tribute to Queen Elizabeth II in a rarely seen piece of heirloom jewelry. The Princess of Wales wore some Queen Elizabeth II's favorite sets of pearls for the Buckingham Palace reception marking 100 years since the late Queen's birth. Princess of Wales paid tribute to Queen Elizabeth II by wearing Her Majesty's much-loved three-strand pearl necklace for a centenary reception at Buckingham Palace. Prince William and Catherine were among the senior royals who joined King Charles III and Queen Camilla for the afternoon engagement in the bunting-strung marble hall, where community leaders and charity workers mingles with three special guests all marking their 100th birthdays. The princess was the epitome of regal elegance as she arrived at the event in a lilac dress, her chestnut hair cascading over one shoulder. Her ears were adorned with the Bahrain pearl drop earrings, a favorite heirloom inherited from Queen Elizabeth II which she has worn on a number of occasions, including to the Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey in March. The outfit was finished with a lesser-seen piece from Her Royal Highness jewelry box, a three-strand pearl necklace that previously belonged to Queen Elizabeth II. It was one of a number of three-strand pearl necklaces owned by Her Majesty. It can be difficult to tell them apart, but this particular creation is believed to be the necklace worn by Catherine in the days after the Queen's death in September 2022. Although Catherine has worn a number of Her Majesty's jewels in the 3.5 years since her death, this sentimental necklace has not become a mainstay of her royal jewelry wardrobe. Pearls were a sartorial signature for Queen Elizabeth II, who incorporated a three-strand pearl necklace into her official uniform. Her Majesty's love of pearls began at a young age, partly due to a family tradition started by her great-great-grandmother Queen Victoria, who gave each of her daughters and granddaughters a single pearl on their birthday for the first 18 years of their lives. King George V amplified this tradition by giving both his daughters a pair of pearls on every birthday, so that by the time each was 18 years old, they had enough for a single-strand necklace. These were cherished pieces of jewelry that captured their childhoods. But more cherished yet was the Queen's celebrated three-strand pearl necklace, a wedding gift from her beloved father. The Queen is said to have had another, almost identical, necklace made to wear interchangeably to avoid exhausting the adored original. It is believed the one the Princess of Wales wore to the centenary reception is a slightly different design. Catherine was first seen wearing this longer three-strand necklace at a Buckingham Palace reception held in honor of the Commonwealth leaders who had traveled to London for Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in September 2022. At the time, Buckingham Palace confirmed it had previously belonged to Queen Elizabeth II. The princess wore the necklace to the Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall the following year. The royals have carried out a number of engagements to mark a century since the birth of the Queen, Britain's longest reigning monarch, on April 21, 2026. The celebrations started on Monday evening when King Charles III and Queen Camilla visited Queen Elizabeth II, Her Life in Style, the landmark exhibition being staged at the King's Gallery at Buckingham Palace. They were joined for the private tour by the King's much-loved cousin, Lady Sarah Chatto, daughter of Princess Margaret. At midnight, Buckingham Palace released a moving speech by His Majesty, who acknowledged that, while his darling mama would have been troubled deeply by current affairs, viewers should follow in her example and strive together towards a better, happier tomorrow, one rooted in peace, justice, prosperity and security. On Tuesday morning, Princess Anne was in Regent's Park to honor her mother, officially opening the 2-acre Queen Elizabeth II garden, designed as a site of quiet contemplation in the park. The Princess Royal, dressed in a bright orange coat, which she paired with a palm leaf brooch, was greeted by Dr. Linda Yu, the chair of the Royal Parks, and was shown around the garden by representatives and gardeners from the newly opened project. Later, it was a show of senior royals as Duke and Duchess of Gloucester joined the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh and Lady Sarah Chatto to accompany the King and Queen to the British Museum, where the group viewed the final design for the National Memorial to the late Queen. The memorial, which will be built at the Marlborough Gate of St. James's Park, will take the form of a statue of the late Queen, which will stand alongside a statue of Prince Philip. Furthermore, the blue bridge across the park's lake will be replaced by a new bridge, inspired by one of Queen Elizabeth's tiaras. The day ended with the reception at Buckingham Palace, which was attended by people who are also celebrating their centenary year.